Welcome to Space Socket. A 28-year-old woman says her masculine energy is attracting feminine women. Kevin Samuel steps in to check her. Let's dive in.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello, how are
hi.
you?
I'm well. How are y'all?
I'm
Okay,
Brad.
in the red light. What's your YouTube, your Instagram channel?
My name is Dion. I'm 28.
Okay, and then over here on the yellows.
Hi. I'm 25. I'm Brandy.
Okay, all right. So, okay, what's your Instagram? Is it B?
Yes.
Brandy, is it B?
Yes.
And then, ma'am, your Instagram is hoes want a cookie.
It's a nickname from way back somebody gave me, and I just made it into an Instagram name and never changed it.
How old are you? I forgot.
28.
28. All right. So what are we talking about? We talking about age gap dating, intercultural dating, or we talking about a question?
So I have a question. What do you think about men dating younger?
Huh?
Like not younger, but men dating older. Excuse me.
Is dating older?
Yeah, like men dating women that are older than them.
They're just smashing.
Okay. Okay.
What does nature say about it?
I agree.
All right. Uh, Red Light Podcast. What you got to say?
I have a question that's totally off topic. Is that okay? Or
Sure.
no?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so I hear you talking about a lot when you say, well, the women that call in to question about, getting a high value man and whatnot. But I have always wanted to ask you, what about the woman that just wants a regular guy, but it seems like, well, speaking for me, I keep running them away. Like with just being, showing interest, being myself, paying for dates, et
What do you
cetera, et
mean when you say a
cetera.
regular guy? What do you mean?
Like a man that's not, of high value stature, just a regular guy that, go to work every day, take care of his family,
Have you ever
just a
asked?
regular normal guy.
Have you ever asked one of these guys you ran away why they left?
I actually, yes, I
What do you
just
say?
did.
What do you say?
So he told me that I protect myself like a man would. I come off aggressive, but yet I'm very feminine, sensual, intimate. But
Hold on. Those two things can't be the same. Just because you can have sex doesn't make you feminine.
indeed, okay, okay, I take that.
And everything you said, you pay for dates and everything else. Okay, that's not the
He
typical.
also told me, I come off a little too direct, I guess. He told me, one of the things that he would have liked to do is just let things flow instead of me asking questions in the beginning, like, hey, I'm dating with purpose. I'm letting you know I'm interested in you. I
You're
like
dating.
you.
You're dating with purpose. What's the purpose?
I'm ready for kids. I'm ready for my own family. I feel like I'm at that point. And
So you said kids, but you didn't say marriage.
no, I said I'm ready for a family. Well,
No.
yes,
You
a
said I'm ready for
husband. I'm
no no
sorry.
no
I'm
no no
sorry. I
no.
misspoke.
No, but it matters though.
Indeed.
Freudian slips. Do you have any
Indeed.
children?
Well, I'm ready for a husband
Do you have
and
any children?
children. No,
Are you only child?
no.
Okay.
Me and my
Uh,
baby sister. I'm adopted though. I
okay.
didn't grow up with the normal family.
Okay. Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Okay. No, she had a lot of tattoos. What do you do for a living?
I work for a Freightliner. I'm head of the core return department. I handle all of I place our orders for our dirty cores and etc. For the big 18-wheeler company.
So do you drive trucks or you just work in the
No,
yards?
I work on the corporate side. I'm in the
Okay.
background. We do service parts,
Okay.
etc.
Well, if men are telling you that you're very direct,
Is that bad though? Like I think is, getting it out the way, not playing no games. Hey, look, this is why I'm
is
asking you
it is
for
it
your
getting the
number.
results you want?
Huh?
Is it getting you the outcomes you want?
No.
Then it's bad.
So I should
What are you afraid of?
keep
What are you afraid
risking
of? What are you
wasting my
afraid of? What are you
time.
afraid of?
I'm afraid that, I mean, okay, this is the thing with the last person I was just talking to. I came off correct. I slid in his DM like, hey, you're attractive to me. I would like to get to know you. Can I take you out? I know it's not the typical thing a woman is supposed to do, but
Okay, but
closed mouth don't get fed.
okay.
I felt like I came off the correct way, and I got
Mm-hmm.
straight to the point. Hey, I want to get to know you. This is where
Mm-hmm.
I am in life. I've been
Uh-huh.
single for too long.
Right. And
Can
how
we
long
do
did you
this?
and how
Yes or
long did you
no?
date?
Well, he didn't want to date, so we just talked for 4 months.
Or how long did you have sex?
He a couple times, but he cut it off and said that he wanted to refrain from it in order to get to know me better, etc.
So you're a masculine woman who attracts feminine men.
I didn't get no feminine vibes from him.
Beta.
When you said you slid his DM, I was gonna ask when you got in the bed, did he lift his legs up so he can show you his ass so you can eat it?
No,
Look, ma'am. This what you saying? What you saying?
no,
Hold on.
no.
What you're saying? There is a way to be direct. There's a way to be assertive and aggressive while being feminine. And nothing you describe is feminine. It's emasculating as hell. I mean, I'm like, damn, was you fucking him? Was he fucking you? You pegging him? I'm like, I just slid in his DMs and I just came correct. Man, nobody wants to hear their wife talk like that.
Okay, point taken.
I mean, it's one thing to
I
be
mean,
with
I was
somebody.
just genuinely
Listen.
interested
Okay,
in
I
him.
get it, but you asking. Do you want to be right, or you want to have some? Do you want some advice?
I want to get some advice.
Because you sound like the kind of chick. Hey man, slide by Papa John's and get a pepperoni pizza. And I got that sack. We can spark up. We can drink and we can smash. That's what you sound like.
I'm
That's
not
the way
gonna lie. He talked to me about my lingo. He didn't. He just
your
texted me and said, "I
lingo.
hope you're listening" in
Your
all caps.
lingo. Nobody wants to hear a woman. Okay, so I take you and introduce you to my colleague, my friend, my
That's not how
mother.
I would conduct myself
That's how
if
you
you're
conduct
introducing
yourself.
me to your family.
That's how you conduct yourself in front of all the Instagram. Ma'am,
I mean, I was
stop being
taught it's
right.
a.
Stop being fucking right. He just told you to listen. See, you've been able to slide by and you're cute, but that shit's gonna play out.
That shit doesn't matter in the
I
real
said you've been
world.
able to slide by on your cute, but it's going to play out. No man wants a masculine woman. So you're asking. What you're doing is masculine. It's not feminine. And men, even guys who may be a little bit more introverted or shy are going to feel like their manhood is emasculated because I'm just trying to get to understand, Shorty. I'm just trying to understand where it go. However you say it, that you're trying to get directly, that's not a feminine role. So then you got this guy pulling back, doing some stuff like feminine. Well, I just want to get to know and I want to fall in love first. That ain't. Mm-mm. So fear there's usually a fear motivating most people who are trying to get directly to the point. What are you saying? You don't want to waste your time? What is it?
I've been in from past situations, you
Mhm.
know, it just went bad, and I
Okay.
felt like I could have handled myself
Have you had any
differently
therapy?
if I had spoke up in the beginning
Okay.
about what I wanted and
Okay.
didn't
Well,
want.
that's okay. Self awareness is good, but I'm going to say this. I said this on. I said this the other day on Instagram. Many modern women, you're impatient. You're just impatient. Impatience does not equal femininity, and impatience are direct opposites. Impatience is direct opposite from nurturing. Impatience is the direct opposite from long relationships. So there are a lot of things going on, but one, you're going to have to really sit down and take an honest assessment of how you come off to men. So if you've already listened to one man, reach out to some other guys you dated and say, how was it the experience of dating me? How did you experience me? And just listen, because they would know better. And then going forward from that, understand what's motivating your desire to be direct and all that other kind of stuff. And if it comes down to fear, scarcity, or lack, you need to change it, because you can't have a positive outcome. It's hard to have a positive outcome when you're motivated by things that make you anxious or stressed out. So I hope that helped, though. But
So
that language thing, men want women who speak like women, soft and feminine. There's only one time we want to hear the word fuck come out of your mouth, and that's in the bedroom, is when it's followed by me. Sometimes we want to hear the word fuck come out your mouth. Fuck me in there. That's the only time we want to hear it. Other than that, if you ever go around some really feminine women who hey, laughing, cute and girly. We want girls.
indeed. So I did what you just said about asking others I've dated. I did do that. I
Okay.
asked my ex, hey, did you
Okay.
ever get
Mhm.
a masculine vibe from me when we first started dating? Did you ever think I was trying to be a man or wear the pants?
What did he
And he
say?
told me no, he never
Okay,
felt
but see,
that.
the thing is, you asked him the question. I said, how did you experience me? How was
Oh,
dating me?
okay.
Don't lead the question. He answered that question. Maybe it wasn't it. So,
I mean,
uh,
and then with the guy that I just, well,
okay,
not
ma'am, I
talking
got.
to.
Go ahead. Last question. I got to
I'm
get
sorry.
go.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
No, you're
Go ahead.
fine.
Go
You're
ahead.
fine.
Well, I know it's not easy to hear criticism and critique, but and also change that screen name. Don't nobody want to holler at nobody that says the name Hoes on a cookie. Come on now. Put
Yes, sir.
Carol up there or something. Carol or, Tina or some shit. I know. Hello?
I
Have you been on here before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, no problem. How old are you?
31.
Well, I was talking about interracial, or intercultural dating or age gap dating, but did you have a question or do you want to talk about the topic?
Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you have to stay with a man you're not happy with just because of income or whatever.
What?
Just because of your income, I don't think you have to stay with someone you're not happy with. Um, Everything she
So
said,
what? So what? You still got to be able to pay for yourself in life.
yes, you have to be able to for yourself.
Does she have the ability to do that?
Well, she didn't sound like she has it all together.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
Who's supposed to pay for you if you don't stay with the person that's paying for you to live? Because she was a stay-at-home wife.
that's stupid.
But you said you shouldn't have to stay because of money.
No, it's stupid that she's a stay-at-home mom for 5 good years. That's laziness.
Being a stay-at-home mom is stupid.
For one child, for 5 whole years, I have two right here. I
So,
have two here. One is
where's your
4 months.
husband?
Is
Where's your
not.
husband?
We're not together, and I'm taking care of my kids.
So again, you got no choice.
Yes. So if
Hold
you're
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Many
okay,
people would say you're stupid for having children out of wedlock.
well, I was married, but I can't stay with him.
Who left? Did you leave or did he leave?
I left.
Thank you. See, I want you guys to understand that many of our women, they really believe in the mythology of being strong. You sitting here calling a woman who's a stay-at-home mom stupid, and I'm sorry. The numbers say that what you are doing is stupid.
What I am doing is stupid.
Yeah, children being born out of wedlock and having no father in the household. Black boys reading at the fourth grade level, and the black community is a trash heap right now because there's so many children being raised in single-parent households.
So I'm supposed to stay with a deadbeat dad
You
just
should.
because.
You made a baby. Why'd you make babies with a deadbeat?
Well, you men don't show your deadbeat when we make a
No,
baby.
it's never their fault. How old are you again?
I'm 31.
How old is your youngest child?
4 months.
How old is your oldest?
2 years.
So you are almost 30 years old and you couldn't vet a man.
I couldn't do what?
You were your youngest child is 2 years. You're 31, so you were almost 30 years old before you 28, 29 years old before you got pregnant with the first child, right?
Yeah, which means I had my life
Oh,
together.
excuse me. You picked him,
Yes, I did pick him. But if he showed me what he
and you're
showed me,
sitting there calling this man shit in front of your kids. You call.
well,
I saw your kid. You pointed the man. You pointed to your children on the bed while you're calling their father a deadbeat.
well, he is.
What does that make you?
I made the wrong decisions.
You can't make this shit up. Have you had any therapy?
Yes.
How long ago? I just want you guys to be clear on how quick they come in here talking shit about men.
A 28-year-old saying her masculine energy is attracting feminine women points to a deeper issue about how energy and behavior shape outcomes. Because what you project tends to influence what you attract. This is where Kevin Samuels would step in with a reality check. Because if your demeanor is dominant, assertive, and controlling, it can shift the dynamic of who responds to you. And in many cases, that can push away the kind of men you say you want, while attracting people who fit a different dynamic entirely. The issue isn't having strength or confidence. Those are positives. The issue is how that energy is expressed in a relationship context. Because if it comes across as combative or overly dominant, it can disrupt the balance needed for a healthy dynamic with a man who expects cooperation and alignment. So the real lesson here is simple. Attraction isn't random. It reflects what you consistently project. If the outcomes aren't what you want, then something in the presentation or behavior may need adjustment.